Well, that sound is that of Segun Oluwayomi. Of course, the picture that you also saw there. He's called the Arugbo Ojo crooner, not Arugbo Ojo. Please just look straight. Look straight. And it's a multiple award-winning gospel saxophonist in Nigeria.
Arugbo Ojo.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Ancient of Days.
Ah, okay.
Days. Ojo. You know?
Arugbo Ojo. Ancient
Good morning,
days.
and thank you for being here.
Good morning, sir.
I'm sure that this kind of conversation is not strange to you.
No, at all. Not strange to me at all.
Oh, really?
I eat almost every day.
Not all of us speak Yoruba. Thank you very much.
You tried, like I said earlier, yes.
So, what do some
I
other
speak
people call?
Lagos Yoruba.
Some will call it Ojo.
Ojo.
Thanks for being here this morning.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you for having me, sir.
Well, you've told your story countless times, you know, but you know, there's a good. It will seem like there was an avalanche of many people wanting to play the saxophone some years ago. It seems like we have been able to separate the wheat from the chaff now.
The boys from the men.
The boys from the men. You remember that time?
Yes,
Everyone wanted to play a saxophone.
30 years ago.
Yes. Everybody wanted to play the saxophone, but now... And
because of Fela or what?
no, because of... okay, tell me.
Okay, it was a call in my church that was over 30 years ago. I was writing one of my examinations in secondary school. My choir master then, Pastor Emu Awujobi, said, we need to teach some of our children musical instruments, so come and put down your name. So a lot of people went for guitars, keyboard, saxophone. They now left trumpet behind because they thought trumpet is difficult to learn and to play. So by the time I came from the school, and I saw that it was only trumpet that was available, I had to pick it. It's not that I like trumpet, but I picked it and I made sure I know how to play it very well. And that really helped me in playing other musical instruments. And saxophone too, because they are a bit similar to each other.
But it seemed to me that, you know, the wave for playing the saxophone came from when Pastor Kunle Ajayi released that album, Dew of Hermon.
Yes.
That it was such a popular album. And everybody wanted to play the saxophone. And I was like, hey, can you guys calm down? You know, there are other musical instruments, even wind instruments. So how does it feel being one of the men separated from the boys?
Well, firstly, all the glory to the one that sits on the throne. Yeah. Because like I said, I really wanted to play saxophone, and there was no saxophone then when we were aspiring to be a musician in Lorry. Then, like I said, they left trumpet behind and I took it. And when I played the trumpet for a while, fortunately for me, I saw a man in Lorry that has saxophone. The very first day I picked saxophone, I played about 5 keys, which is very unusual for somebody that is playing it for the first time. And since that time, I've been enjoying the grace on saxophone. And with this saxophone, I've been able to even get to where I never believe I would get to in life.
How are your lungs?
Most people ask this question. I don't think my own is divine. He knows, because I've played this saxophone several times that a lot of things happening that even me myself, I'm amazed that playing saxophone, God is healing somebody of cancer. Playing saxophone, God is doing a lot of wonders. Just hearing my saxophone. So God that has been doing that through me will not allow anything to happen to me. There was a particular time my doctor said, your heart is big. The left part of this thing is big. That was an attack, not the saxophone. I didn't argue with the doctor. I just went to my closet. I picked that same sax. I was worshiping God with the sax. I was playing the saxophone, and God healed me. By the time I went back to the doctor, I cannot see anything again. That was divine. So it can only happen by God himself.
So I'm going to ask again, how are your lungs now?
Perfectly okay.
Question answered.
Do they get bigger because you play this kind of instrument?
Not at all. Not at all. Nothing happens to you when you play the saxophone.
But you need to exercise them, don't you?
Yes. For you to, for example, when you want to play a very long tone, you need to do some exercises. So I don't think that will not affect your lungs. Not at all.
Okay, so what are the... I'm not going to ask you we're not going to ask you the regular questions, you know. What are the hazards of your job, of your calling, so to speak?
Many. A lot of people take us for granted a lot. Apart from the fact that I'm playing saxophone, I study music as a course in the university. And thank God that things are changing now. Things has actually changed. When we started, I remember when I was in school, Obafemi Awolowo University, in my room one day, in my room I have a lot of engineers, mechanical engineering, electronics engineers, medicine student. I was the only art student. Upon that, music. One day, one of them now said, and your parents
are paying for you to come and study.
And your parents allow you to come and I wasn't feeling bad, but I know he doesn't know what he was saying. Do you know the funniest thing? Few years later, when we left school, I saw this guy on the street of this popular street on CMS Road looking for a job. And I was in my Lincoln Navigator driving. I just stopped. I called him. Hey, guy, what's up? How are you? Sheku, how are you now? What's up now? Wow, I like what you're doing. I've seen you with this video. Please connect me now. Now, I didn't tell him what he did, what he said to me then, but I just thought of what he said then. If I was discouraged, I wouldn't have been where I was then, which I am still enjoying the grace of God with the saxophone. So a lot of things, that is the area of my school. Talking about when we go out to minister, a lot of people look down on us as a musician, but then it has changed now. Now, if you're inviting me to come and play in your events, I will collect your money. I will enjoy myself while playing. You will pay me, you will do me. So
he will pay you for enjoying yourself.
Yes, you'll be enjoying that so well. Compared to when we started, they will just, this one is playing. Okay, sit down there. I could remember the first time I went to America to go and minister in a spiritual circle. The man now said, okay, saxophone, okay. He was supposed to come and pick me at the airport. He now said, just take a taxi, be coming. Okay, I took the taxi, I went to the church, and I sat down. He now said, so Tijel, have you eaten? I said, no, do you want to know that I'm okay now? I said, okay, don't worry, I will get you a place to stay. He doesn't know me. So that very evening, they were doing evening service. He now said, can you minister for 5 minutes? And I started playing. He saw the move of God. He said, please, can we check you into an hotel? I said, no, I'm okay. Fortunately for me, the person that I'm going to stay with, we've been talking, and I now like the spirit of that. No, let me stay with this man. Immediately I started playing, he saw the move of God in my life, he saw the spirit of God in me, and he changed everything about me. Everything he was doing before, he changed. He said, please, I need to check you into an hotel. I said, no, I'm okay. Let me just stay with you. So we've experienced a lot of things, but now things have changed. People appreciate us more than when we started.
Okay, you wanted to?
No, I was just going to just a little comment that it's the same for many professions now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you told your parent that you wanted to be a dancer, for instance, they would look at you like, my pikin done this sniff.
A dancer is good.
I should pay for you to go and learn how to dance.
A dancer is good. Just say you want to go and do theater.
But those are the things that are paying now. In fact, nowadays, you beg to apply is not paying anybody.
You know the funniest thing? My son just finished his secondary school. And I said, Daddy, I want to study music. And he made all his O-level, including JAMB. He has one of the best JAMB results in his school. Now I was asking myself, music. My father-in-law said, Shegun, I hope you are not the one that is influencing this boy to go and study music. And I called him, why do you want to study music? He said, Dad, I love it. I will be fulfilled in studying music. And my own is just that I want to do music business. Music business is making, you make a lot of money in music. Yeah. Look at Don Jazzy. When last did you see him release any singles? No. But he's making money.
He's the godfather.
Yes. So music is serious business that will make a lot of money. Immediately he said that, go ahead.
Perhaps also that speaks to the conversation we should be having around music business. A good number of people, you have crossed the Rubicon, you've been through the rut. There's a number of people. We hosted Alex O 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about the challenges of being in the business of music. He only did the show. Some other persons did the business, and he didn't make as much from that. For anyone trying to get into the business, what would you recommend as the inroad? They have the skills. Yeah, I know some people can't even sing to save their lives, but they want to be artists.
Of course, I want to be a musician.
Yeah, I want to be, you know, so they love the glitz and glamour and everything. But they don't, what's the inroad that you would recommend to anyone?
Learn about it very well. Read about it very well. We don't even have to go to any school. There are a lot of things on the internet you can read about music business that will help you package yourself very well. That is it. If you can just read books, learn very well, study people that have been doing it before. Maybe you can make Don Jazzy your mentor, all the music gurus outside there. You can be their friends, go to them, learn from them. Music is a way good business now.
Well, perhaps to
I like the way he's saying it.
he knows where he's been through. Perhaps to also, you know, make it clear. I glossed over this the other time. What's the difference between music, being in music, and being in music business?
Okay, for example, now I'm not into music business. I can boldly say I'm a music minister. I do more of performing music in church. But when you are doing a music business, you will know the type of music to release, where to go, where your artists need to go, where not to go.
The laws behind it.
Yes. So that is the
copyright and all those things.
Yeah, that is it. So for example, now, you don't need to sing a song that somebody has sung before. That could land you in a serious mess that can actually destroy what you've been doing.
But there's some can do covers, right?
You can do cover, provided you get the necessary permission from it.
Okay. Now, one of the ways in which people get into this business is they attend competitions like AGT, America's Got Talent, Nigerian Idol, and all those other things. How fruitful would you say those are in getting to that? Because not everyone that goes into those competitions get close to number 10. And I don't mean 10 Downing Street.
Well, in fact, you are in the spirit now, because I discovered that we most of our upcoming musicians rather that are not well known, we are taking them for granted a lot. And like what we just said now, me and my team, we're about starting something we call Gospel Icons Africa. It's a reality show, and we are doing it in a way it ought to be done. We have seen a lot of such programs in the time past before, but this time around, we're doing it in a way it ought to be done. For example, by the time we audition you get to the next best 10, and we eventually become the winner. 10 million is available for you. A brand new car a brand new SUV is available for you. 2 years recording deal is available for you.
No. It's like you're already advertised now. You're ready to pay. But you know, the reason I'm asking that question is along the line of how functional are music competitions for getting people to start. We know a few in the country, in Nigeria, who got famous through such opportunities.
There are plenty.
Nigerian Idol.
There are plenty. Mercy Chinwo came from Nigerian Idols.
Who?
Mercy Chinwo. Is it Nigeria Idol or Project Fame? Is it either Nigeria Idol or Project Fame?
I think it's
Dare, himself now. He was Project Fame.
Yes, Project Fame, and eventually be one of the judges in Project Fame. Well, what you just said now,
The Voice.
The Voice.
Yeah,
it's possible when you get to any competition. That can easily elevate your journey in the music industry. For example, Jennifer Hudson, that we all know all over in America now, was part of I think, a particular season in American Idols, and she didn't even get up to, I think, top 6. She's popular more than the person that won that very year. So when you attend competition like that, there is possibility that can easily make your journey to be more faster than what you are thinking before.
Okay, so how does it help you? Okay, some people, you are giving your own example, for instance, of a show you want to do and all those things. A good number of people just want to perform and be seen. They are not interested in the winnings, so to speak. They just want to express themselves. Is there a chance, as anyone, I know you just gave the example of Jennifer Hudson, but is there a chance for anyone who is just at the in the background has enough motivation or even challenge to say, I'm going to chase after this and I'm going to make something out of it?
Everything has actually been so easy these days. Social media. if you know how to use it very well, social media can actually take you to any level you want, provided you have the talent.
Which you didn't have when you were starting out.
Yes, there was no social media during our own. I remember the first time I used phone. What is happening now, the people playing music now, they are seriously enjoying. Because social media can actually lift you to any level you want to get to in life, provided the talent is there. Leave the rest for God. So social media, but according to what the question you just asked now, social media is the right thing that can actually take you to the level which you have actually, maybe you are thinking to get to in life in music.
Or maybe even beyond your dreams.
Yes, beyond, yes.
I saw there's this video of a guy who, okay, so there's this thing they do now, these guys do now. So they will have what they call, I don't know what they call it, but you will sing a verse, and you let the audience also take a particular verse. And there's this guy who did with, what's that guy's name who did How Are You, My Friend? Drill, your friend, your guy. Johnny Drill. So he did that video, and then the guy was like, "Oh my God!" When Johnny Drill himself was like, "What did I do to this guy?"
This my son.
he was literally going after him. But you know, I mean, it's a good thing. At least now we know the things that social media can do. But you are not in the social media right now. You are here live with us. Can you play something? You know, my director would want to hear you. Let's know that this is not just a necklace. Just like that.
No, he will close the program when we sign off. Pause.
Well, you're still going to close us out. Well, Alero wants you to close us out. And that's the show today.
It's been nice being back with you all. I look forward to being with you again next Saturday. My name is Alero Edu.
And I'm Ayo Makinde. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll leave you back with Segun Oluwayomi.